God told his prophets what was going to happen before it took place. In Isaiah chapter 46, the prophet is talking about the Persian invasion and the defeat of the Babylonians by Cyrus. Now, this is over 100 years in the future from the time that Isaiah prophesies this. And he's talking here about some Babylonian false gods. He says, Bel boweth down, Nebo stoopeth. These are Babylonian false gods. Their idols were upon the beasts and upon the cattle. Your carriages were heavy loaded. They are a burden to the weary beast. Isaiah is saying, look, these Babylonians, they came in here and they took over the land and they set up all of their false idols. But the Persians are going to come, and when they do, well, these false idols, they're going to get packed up, loaded up on carts and on oxen, and they're going to be packed away, taken back. It says, they stoop, they bow down together. They could not deliver the burden, but themselves are gone into captivity. These false gods of the Babylonians cannot deliver their people. The foolishness of idolatry. And God is saying, look, this is what's coming. Cyrus is coming. And at the time that he's saying this, the Babylonians haven't even come yet. So he's told them, he said, here's what's going to happen. The Babylonians are going to come. They're going to take the Israelite people into exile. They're going to rule for a while, and then the Persians are going to come. But listen to the contrast that God makes here. So he says, these Babylonian gods, they could not deliver. They wind up getting packed away on animals. Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are borne by me. Instead of being packed away on beasts of burden, the Israelites are borne, they're carried by God. They are borne by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb. And even in your old age I am he, and even to hoar hairs will I carry you. I have made, and I will bear. Even I will carry, and will deliver you. What a fantastic passage of Scripture, the contrast between these false gods and the true God. These false gods that can't even deliver their own people. And yet God says, look, I made you, and I have borne you or carried you from the womb all the way through your life, even to that hoary head, that old gray head. He says, I will carry you and I will deliver you. God says, this is a promise that the Israelite people are going to be able to hold on to as they see the Babylonians come, as they go into exile, and then as they watch the Persians come and allow them to go back into their land. And they are just going to be able to have this prophecy through that entire thing. But it's such a wonderful reminder to all of us. And I want you to think about this. Now, these false gods of the Babylonians, they're nothing but a burden. They have to be carried. They have to be stood up. They were carved out of something. Man made these false gods. They have never delivered. They never can deliver. That is a great picture of religion right there. Religion that is you trying to impress, trying to gain righteousness, trying to accomplish something to make yourself right with God. And it doesn't go anywhere. It's nothing but a burden. But the true God, he carries you. He's the one who carries you along. I'm sure you've seen that old poem that talks about the footprints in the sand and all of that. Well, God says, you weren't walking for a while and then me pick you up. I have borne you from the womb. I've carried you all the way through, and I will deliver you. I hope you know the one true and living God. Jesus said, you believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. But when you do come to the Father by Christ, he bears you. He carries you along all the way through. God bless you. Hope you have a great day.